A new tool to beat the heat, the latest California campaign to help Californians deal with the summer scorch. Taking a tip without permission. That's what one woman says happened to her at a SoCal Starbucks. How the coffee giant is responding. You're watching The Rundown. Hello, everyone. I'm Robin Winston. Governor Newsom has launched a $20 million campaign called Heat Ready California. A new website offers a one-stop shop for important information about the dangers of extreme heat to our bodies and helps communities find their local cooling centers. You can also sign up for heat-related alerts and find a list of energy-saving assistance programs to improve your home or help you pay for your air conditioning bills. You can learn more at heatreadyca.com. Our weather might ease some worries in the search for a missing 15-foot pet python in Chatsworth. The snake's name is Big Mama, and she escaped from a family's cage on July 3rd. There are signs all over Willowbrae Avenue alerting the neighborhood that the reptile is missing. We spoke with a reptile expert who says in the hot weather, the python won't go far, and that Big Mama will probably stay hiding in a dark corner or maybe under a home.
That snake would probably need to find himself in the proximity of somebody's pet. He's not going to necessarily be on the patrol for every single dog in the neighborhood or every single cat.
The family is offering a $1,000 reward for its safe return. You know, I think Big Mama is just somewhere chilling in a cool spot. I mean, it's already heating up and it's going to get hotter. Meteorologist Belinda Leon is here to let us know just how hot it's going to get.
Hi, everybody. The heat wave continues. Now, the forecast for the coast and the basin will be cooler, 70s and 80s with fog each morning, gradually clearing to sunshine. The valleys and IE highs in the 90s, triple digits with unhealthy air quality, and the mountains and deserts hot and breezy with elevated fire danger. Today's hot, and it's only going to get hotter as we step into the weekend and we get to the peak of the heat. 100 for Lancaster on Wednesday, but by Sunday, we're looking at a high of 111. Excessive heat warnings, heat advisories are in effect for most of Southern California. There's an elevated risk for heat illness, so please stay hydrated and cool. We've got several more days of exceptionally hot temperatures. This heat wave expected to last through early next week. Be safe.
The devastating landslide in Rolling Hills Estates is now causing a new problem. More homes were evacuated after crews discovered the sewer line in the area was broken from the earth movement. Families from 5 more homes have been forced out of their properties while repair work is being done. But the good news is that the landslide appears to be slowing down for the first time in a few days. The city council voted to declare a local state of emergency to allow victims to access disaster relief.
It provides the opportunities for them to qualify for grants, emergency grants, and we're speaking to the governor to try to get a state of emergency issued statewide and also federally.
The mayor of Rolling Hills Estates says that if the land completely stops moving, residents might be able to retrieve some of their belongings from their collapsing homes. After spending more than 50 years in prison, Charles Manson follower Leslie Van Houten is a free woman. The now 73-year-old was convicted in the 1969 murders of Leno and Rosemary LaBianca at the age of 19. The couple was stabbed to death in their Los Feliz home under Manson's orders. Van Houten was released from a Corona prison and taken to transitional housing. Retired Associated Press journalist Linda Deutsch, who covered the Manson trial and often spoke with Van Houten while she was behind bars, says she's earned her freedom.
He's very remorseful. I think it's just people have to not forgive the crime, but forgive the person and accept that this person has done everything possible to be rehabilitated.
Governor Newsom's office says he's disappointed by the court's decision to release her. SAG-AFTRA has agreed to federal mediation with studios in the ongoing contract negotiations. SAG-AFTRA says even though it accepted the last-minute mediation, it is concerned about an agreement happening, anytime soon. The union says it could call a strike as early as Thursday if no deal is made. With the writer's strike still going on, a SAG-AFTRA strike could practically shut down Hollywood. Comcast, the corporation that owns our parent company, NBC Universal, is one of the entertainment companies represented by the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. Also, some employees of the NBC News Group are represented by the WGA and SAG-AFTRA. A Southern California woman says her Starbucks has been slipping a tip into her bill without her consent. The woman says she visits the same San Diego area Starbucks drive-thru frequently, and at least twice in recent months, she noticed a $1 tip was added to her digital receipt. She says it's not even the amount of the tip that upsets her, it's the principle.
He didn't even tell me the total or anything. He just said my name. I handed him the card, I paid. I looked on the app at my receipt, and then I saw that he gave himself a tip, and I was just like, oh, this is just what they're doing here now.
Starbucks says they take claims like this seriously, and they are investigating the matter. If you're someone who relies on Amazon reviews to make your purchases, you might want to read more closely. One senator says as many as 40% of online reviews are fake. Amazon says it uses AI technology to hunt for those reviews, and last year the company blocked 200 million of them. So what can you do to spot a fake review? The FTC says look for information on a product from a variety of sources. Watch for a sudden burst of reviews on a particular item. And when the reviews are mostly positive, FakeSpot, which analyzes billions of reviews across several retail sites, has this suggestion.
Take a look at the negative reviews, or even the 3-star, the mid-level reviews, and try to see what the problems are with the product. The price may be really good, but if it breaks within 1 week, then you're not going to be really satisfied with that.
If you do spot a fake review on a product, you can use the report link on Amazon. The chances of falling victim to internet scams are higher than ever. Susan Hogan explains how to spot the red flags when buying tickets for a vacation.
Fraud is increasing in the travel industry, and the chance you land on a fake airline or travel agent website is unfortunately a real possibility.
If a deal online sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Yoav Karen, CEO of Brand Shield, has been taking down websites of fraudsters targeting some of the world's largest brands, including a number of travel websites such as JetBlue, Delta and American Airlines, and Airbnb. So here's how the scam works. Fraudsters register domain names with names that look like a real travel company, but they aren't. Then advertise really cheap deals. While you're searching online, you come across that cheap flight or hotel. You don't question it because it looks totally legit. So you click the link, input your credit card and other personal information. You may even get an email confirmation with an itinerary. But unfortunately, that's all you'll get, because by then, the scammer has taken off with your vacation money.
There's a few things that as a consumer you can do, and that is checking the URL that you've reached, the website, the domain name. And if it has a typo, it's a scam. If you see, in general, on the website, spelling mistakes or grammatical errors, it's a scam.
All right, so let me show you some examples of these fake URLs or domain names that Brand Shield detected and actually took down. First one is JetBlueAirlines.org. That's fake. The real website is JetBlue.com. Here's another, AmericanFlyTrip.com. The real American Airlines website, AA.com. And here's another fake website, PromoAirbnb.ca instead of the real deal, Airbnb.com.
According to the International Air Transport Association, payment fraud cost the air transport industry an estimated $858 million a year. So here's how to identify a fake travel website. Overly cheap prices, images that appear to be blurry or low res, typos in domain names or in the body of the website, a missing padlock icon in the address bar.
One bargain airliner is rolling out an unlimited travel pass, but the catch is you should have flexible travel time in 2023 and early 2024. Frontier Airlines is selling the Go Wild Travel Pass for just $299. Passengers can book an unlimited number of flights on Frontier's domestic and international routes. Pass holders can confirm bookings the day before domestic flight departures and 10 days before international flight departures. The fall and winter pass can be used for travel from September through February of 2024. Britney Spears is ready to tell all. Her upcoming memoir will hit stores this fall on October 24th. In a post on social media, the singer revealed the book's title, The Woman in Me, along with the cover, which features her in a black and white photo from the early 2000s. Spears landed the massive publishing deal for a tell-all last February, just a few months after her conservatorship was terminated. Her book is available for pre-order wherever books are sold. A record number of LGBTQ athletes are set to compete in this year's Women's World Cup. Queer advocates say this is a big moment for acceptance and visibility in sports. At least 87 athletes who openly identify as LGBTQ will compete at the tournament. That's more than double the 38 out players who competed in the last World Cup in 2019. Advocates say the rising number shows more acceptance. The Women's World Cup begins later this month in Australia and New Zealand. Wedding season is upon us, and if you're planning to pop the question, apparently nothing says I love you like an engagement ring for your Crocs. That's right, your Crocs. A jewelry maker in the UK is selling a charm that sticks onto the shoes. The made-to-order engagement ring charm hooks through the holes of the Crocs. That way you can propose by sticking the ring on their shoes instead of their finger. But it's not cheap. It costs $2,000, and that does not include shipping. I think it's creative for sure, but let's try it. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully they'll say yes and be impressed. You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app and our website, NBCLA.com. And be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4, weekdays 4 to 7 a.m. I'll be helping you get around with traffic reports throughout the morning. I'll see you next time on The Rundown.